everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and today we're going to open a Scrawlrbox that, you know, had a little trouble getting here. I think this is probably the October Scrawlrbox. We're going to just see if everything is in here, because this is how it came to me. Not Scrawlrbox's fault, probably definitely the fault of the US mailing system. Well, it looks like there's all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, and we have a little bit of a floppy situation. Let's get rid of this very ugly looking box. Okay, this artwork is pretty. It is bent, but it's pretty. Our featured artist in this box is Erica Chasonis, a graphic designer and illustrator living in Austin, Texas, by way of upstate New York. And there is their information on Etsy and their website and Instagram. So very cool, very cool. Love the muted colors. Really nice color palette there. And there's our zine. There's our sketch pad, which, like, can you see how bent it is? Like, oh my goodness. It's okay. It's all right. We just had a little rough mailing, but it looks like everything is still in here. October 2022, Things with Wings. That's a cool prompt and challenge. And okay, so we should have some pens, lots of pens, and a tropical fizz bar, chew bar with fizzy sherbet center. You can't see that? Now you can see that. It's got the minions on it. Okay, Marabou. So we have Marabou Yola. Is it Yola? Yono. You only need one. So it's acrylic paint marker. Looks kind of like their answer to a Posca. So we've got mistletoe, gray, white, pastel lilac, a whole bunch here, pastel blue, and rose pink. Okay, so we have 6 of those markers, which are super chunky. I'm amazed that in the box getting destroyed in the mail that nothing seems broken. And then a Pentel permanent marker. Oh, is this going to smell? Whew, yes, it smells. It smells like a Sharpie. So it looks like a Sharpie. It acts like a Sharpie. Well, I mean, I don't know if it acts like a Sharpie, but it sure smells like a Sharpie. Okay, but this has got a thicker nib. Did I show you the nib or just smell the nib myself? I am on top of it today. So there's your nib. It definitely has a pungent odor. And then we have a multimedia sketch pad, 160 GSM, 10 sheets of smooth white paper. This paper is nice and thick. I'm excited to see how it holds up to these paint markers. So let's read about some of these products. You only need one. The super versatile markers live up to their name. The Yono marker is able to take on any artistic challenges you put your mind to, as it is capable of drawing on almost any surface, including canvas, leather, concrete, glass, wood, to name a few. Purposefully created with creativity, variety in mind. These markers feature a water-based, opaque, high-quality acrylic ink that guarantees brilliant color results. They can be used for a variety of techniques using water while wet. Beautiful blends that can also be mixed to create even more colors to play with. These markers are quick drying, permanent, and waterproof once dry. They are easily activated and have a high-quality Japanese bullet nib for precision while drawing. Very cool. And then it says that this Pentel marker it says low odor. It's still got an odor, folks, just so you know. Water resistant and long-lasting ink which dries fully permanent. The cap is especially molded so it won't roll. That is not lost on me. I noticed that right away. I love it when markers give me caps that keep them from rolling off my desks. That's actually awesome. And then it talks about the nib strength. Okay, and then we have a multimedia sketch pad. It doesn't say who made this multimedia sketch pad, just that it was made specifically for Scrawlrbox. So I don't know whether it was You know, a lot of the time in the past it's been Clairefontaine, but I can't say that for sure. Okay, we have this really cute little sticker. And let's go through the zine and see what it has to offer. So it's got all these cool markers. I love the color variety. This is a really fun color palette. I'm very excited for that. And then we've got the Scrawler artist. So we're going to sit down and you can talk to him. Look at some of this artwork. Super beautiful, super cool. Love that bird. Super neat. Scrawler tips. It gives you some things to try. I'm always impressed with the tips. They're helpful. And then here's the gallery for the oil pastel box. Look at how beautiful some of these oil pastel pieces turned out for people. I really liked mine. I had a fun time with that box. And I actually have purchased some more Sennelier oil pastels, so that's going to be some playtime on the channel in the future. Ooh, and there's something called a Scrawler Extra here. The influence of the Mozart effect on creativity, myth, or reality. Well, I will have to read that later. If you are interested in this article, let me know and we can talk about it in the comments. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do some swatching. And after we do some swatching, we'll make an art piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. These pieces, it says things with wings is the Scrawler challenge. So we'll try to do that when we do the art piece, but stay tuned. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and I'm not finished, but I am going to finish this piece, but not with these supplies. You know, that's part of what happens when you get an art subscription box. Sometimes you get things and they really jive with you. Sometimes you get things and you think, oh my gosh, how did anybody work with these things together? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So let's just talk a little bit about the box. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this video because I have other things I'd like to get to today. But so these paint pens, I don't particularly care for them at all. I love Posca's. Molotow makes a really good marker that I have enjoyed working with in the past. I got some from Kuretake recently that weren't bad. These Marabou Yonos are a no thank you for me. I will not be getting any more of these markers. This white one just doesn't want to write. It doesn't want to write over other things. Like, I tried to go back in and start with one, like this was just supposed to be like layer 1. And then I was going to go in and just feather in details because I figured this white pen, like, it would do that. And like, look, it won't write on there. And then if I go ahead and I like shake it and then I pump it like a million times until I'm like, okay, is there something coming out of it? Okay, now something's coming out. So now how long is it going to go? Like, it immediately stops working again. So it's just not a well-constructed marker. Posca pens don't do that. Other alcohol markers or other acrylic markers that I've had don't do that. The whole thing in here was that they would be blendable. Like it says right in here when I was reading about it, that they work on any surface and that you're supposed to be able to create beautiful blends and can also be mixed to create even more colors to play with. And again, this is a pastel set. Color theory wise here, you're not getting a ton more out of this. I don't have the ability to create like a dark neutral of any kind. The black doesn't mix with it. I tried on the palette. So this is as far as I got. I want to finish this piece. The paper isn't bad. It pills a little bit, but again, I just think it's because the markers aren't up to speed. I'm actually going to try to finish this with gouache. So if I sit here and I do that today, I'll show you the finished product. But of course, what you're wondering is the box actually financially worth it? And again, unfortunately, I don't think so. For this set of Marabou Yonos, I can get them for $18. The box values them at $28.50. And so my value came out to $23.78 and their value came out to $32.51. I paid $28 US for this. Even at $32.51, if I loved the supplies, that would be an okay thing. But this is not, it doesn't look like, maybe these are a new product. I don't know. I like a lot of things from Marabou, so I don't want it to sound like I'm coming down on Marabou as a company. My daughter just got those aqua brush pens from them that were phenomenal. I have lots of aqua inks from them I really like, but this is not a Marabou product that I will buy again. Their alcohol inks are phenomenal if you are an alcohol ink person at all. So I would like, and the other thing, so this marker doesn't go over the paint pens. So like, I wanted to try to like if I barely dab it like that, it'll work. But as soon as I start trying to like actually write on any of this, like it just doesn't want to write on it. See that? It like doesn't want to put color down. So it's really sporadic, and I don't know how you can make an art piece when your supplies aren't going to work together nicely. So I am sad, and this is kind of a bummer box for me. It's not going to change my opinion of Scrawlrbox. We've had so many good boxes from them in a row. This one just didn't jive with me. I'm sure somebody out there is going to make beautiful art with this. Maybe they'll get a better white pen that works nicer and it'll all be perfect. And so yeah, did you get this box? What did you think of it if you got it? And I would love to know that in the comments below. And I would love to see somebody successfully work with the products in this box as well. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope that this inspires you to maybe get your gouache out and do a bird. I do definitely want to finish this bird up at some point. So hopefully I'll do that. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.